let's get started. We're gonna start with a 90-90 stretch, working on our hips to get set up. We want to bring our front leg, so our front shin is parallel with our upper body. Our knee makes a 90-degree angle, 90-90. And then our back knee creates a 90-degree angle. From this position, we're gonna get nice and tall with our upper body, and then we're just going to lean forward. Kind of go with what you're comfortable with. If this is all you can do, that's perfectly fine. If you can bring your face to the ground, that's perfectly fine too. So we're gonna hold this position here for 30 seconds, and then we're going to rotate our upper body towards this back leg. Again, if any of these are too difficult, just regress the movement or use something to make it easier. So if going this way is too difficult and you're about to fall over, you can go ahead and just put your hands behind your back. So 30 seconds going forward, and then 30 seconds to this side, and then you'll switch legs and you'll do 30 seconds in each position on that side. I'll see you guys in 30 seconds times 4.
On the edge of something beautiful, something beautiful.
Somewhere along the lines, we stopped seeing eye to eye. You were staying out all night, and
90-90 hip stretch, working our external rotation on our front hip, and then internal on our back leg. Stretch 1. Now let's go into stretch 2. We're gonna still do the 90-90, but now we're going to move from side to side. Couple variation. The easier variation is legs out wide and then hands behind the back for support, and then we'll drop our legs down. And then we'll switch sides. This is a slightly easier version. If you can do this, arms out in front, and then you'll move from side to side without supporting your body with your arms. So find which one's best for you. You can do both if you want, but I want to see 5 on each side and hang out in each position. So once we get here, kind of hang out there for a couple seconds and then switch sides. Let's do 5 reps on each side.
don't have to change a thing. The world could change its heart. No scars, see you're beautiful. We stars and we're beautiful.
5 reps on each side, moving 90-90. And now stretch 3, we're gonna go into a hurdler stretch, like a hamstring stretch, figure 4. And from here, we're gonna concentrate on rotating our upper body so it's in line with the straight leg. And then from here, arm comes onto the leg, and then you're going to side bend over. We're gonna get a good stretch down the whole side of our body and some stretch in our hamstring. We're gonna go for 1 minute hold here. If you're starting to feel uncomfortable, come out of the stretch and then go right back into it so we finish up that 1 minute. But I'll see you on this leg. We're doing 1 minute, other leg, 1 minute, 2 minutes. I'll see you guys in 2 minutes.
Ambitions, baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing.
1 minute on each side, hurdler stretch with a side bend. And now our last one, we're gonna go into a pec stretch. So we can do, so I'm gonna show you the pec stretch I want you guys to do, but if it's too difficult for you, you don't feel it in the pec, you can always just do the pec stretch where you're in the door. But this is the pec stretch that I would like you guys to do. It's a pec stretch face down. And let's go this way. And what we're gonna do is, one arm is gonna be out to the side. Let's do this one. So about 90 degrees here with the arm and the elbow. And then from here, we're gonna lift up the opposite leg and then bring it up and over. So when we're doing this, I want you to squeeze the glutes because I don't want you getting rotation from the low back. So I want you to protect the low back by squeezing the glute, and I'll show it to you from this side. Right here, one arm out to the side, use the other arm to support, squeeze the glute, and then rotate that lower body, and you should feel a nice good stretch in the pec here. I want you to do 5 reps super slow, so we get a good stretch on that pec. 5 reps, and then On the other side, I'll see you guys in 10 reps.
That way.
5 reps each side, pec stretch, face down. Again, if that's uncomfortable, if your shoulder is bothering you there or your low back is starting to feel it, you can always just do a kneeling pec stretch in a doorway, or you can stand and do that one. Again, that's perfectly fine to do that one instead of this one. 4 stretches, and now we're gonna go into our stability exercise. We are going to do the dead bug. So let's go onto our back here. Low back flat. If you need to, you can put something right under your low back so you can feel like you're pressing your low back into the ground the whole time. Gives you a little bit of a cue. A little bit of a double chin here, hands overhead. Do whatever version is good for you. You can just tap with bent knees while keeping that low back flat and press to the ground. You can straighten the legs out, or you can do opposite arm, opposite leg. But again, the key is making sure you're pressing your low back into the ground the whole time. Do not let that low back come up off the ground. Always put pressure into that mat. 10 reps each side. See you guys in 20 reps.
We got a whole lot of new money though. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me.
All right, 20 reps. That is one of my favorite exercises for the abdominals. And that is it. 4 stretches, 1 stability exercise. I want you guys to do this at least 1 time a day. Usually takes around 9 minutes. If you can, do it 2 times a day. And I will see you guys next week.